Hi, my name is Hugh Brooks, and I'm here to tell you why you should focus on the process rather than the outcome. What I mean is that the process of doing something, like playing a sport or taking a test, is not dependent on whether you win or what grade you get. It is based on what you realize you have to change and what you get out of the experience. If we rush through everyday life, always focused on what grade we'll get or how well our team does in a tournament, we would never get better. We would stay the same and nothing exciting and fun would happen. Now, the tendency to always focus on the result is sometimes because of our focus on expectations. People tend to set expectations for other people, and we feel forced to meet them. This forces us to work solely to impress and meet others' expectations. But there is a famous saying that the best things in life are unexpected, essentially meaning that because there's no most wanted outcome or definitive marker you need to reach, amazing things can happen. We should live by following our hearts and not constantly trying to meet others' expectations. Because we're not hiking blindly towards the view at the top of the mountain, because everybody just expects you to reach the top, you can look around and take advantage of the beautiful scenery along the trail, and that is the best part of anything in life. Please don't think I'm saying that grades or tests are not important. They are. It's just that if you don't learn anything from the subject you are focused on, and just focus on the test and the result, there's no point and nothing is gained. Experience is another example of a process and a result. Experience is gained over time, usually through the process of doing something, like writing a chapel talk or giving a speech. You gain experience as a result, but you gain it through the process, so that the process itself is the true lesson. Let's say you hadn't written the speech you needed to, and had someone else do it. One result will be a completed chapel talk. Without going through the process, you didn't gain any experience. Therefore, it would be just as hard the next time, because you cheated yourself with the experience of learning. Now the scripture Maya read for us today is one of the more serious examples I'm talking about, but is essentially the same topic. Jesus went through lots of pain and suffering, and although the result was that he ended up dying, it wouldn't have been the same if it was quick and easy. Jesus had to go through the crucifixion, whipping, and all the pain to show his true commitment to what he stood for. Personally, I believe Jesus did not set out to be the big hero by one big heroic act. I think he set out to teach and learn from others, and to guide others to a better life. We sometimes overlook those teachings. We hear about Christmas and Easter and all the big moments in Jesus' life. We should pay more attention to the smaller teachings and parables we hear in chapel, because they remind us of the importance of just living and learning, and life is way more than just achieving results and getting to waypoints. When I was 8, I went fishing with my dad, grandfather, and brother. We were in Texas, and we went to a small ranch to try and catch some fish. It was the middle of winter, and if you know anything about fishing, it was not a good time to try to catch fish in the lake. We went out anyway. This was the first time I had ever gone fishing, and it's still the only time I have. Being the person I am, I was very focused on catching a big fish, and showing it off to all my friends. What I didn't realize was something all experienced fishermen can tell you. Catching a fish is not the point. The time I spent with my grandfather and family was real value. I didn't think about that and missed a great experience by being sad because nothing was caught. This was the only time I really had with my grandfather that I can remember very, very well, as he passed a couple years later. I see now that I should have valued that time a little more. I should have focused on my family that was on the boat and not the fish in the pond. Fishing is a process. If you get lucky, it results in a fish. But it's not the most important thing. And that's something fishing can teach us about life. Sometimes life can be a drag, I understand. Sometimes at school you're ready to rush home, play video games, or watch TV. But embrace your time at school as time with good friends and good people. You'll spend at least 15, maybe even 23 years in school. So you might as well take advantage of it and have lots of funny moments and great times. Throughout the process of living life, you are taken down roads and you come across beautiful moments. But if you rush past the exit for these roads and speed towards the result, you could lose what is special and never truly see the best part of living. So I ask you not to focus on the result of your life, but the processes you go through to make it unique and special. Thank you.